Hi, my name is Victor Rodriguez. I'm a design manufacturing engineer here at GMB. I've been working here for 10 years, and today I'm going to be answering some of the common questions that we have about pressure vessels. At GMB, I get the opportunity to work on a lot of neat projects. I get to work on custom gate valves and chambers that are made specifically to our customer specifications, as well as working in R&D for our new product lines, as well as manufacturing and designing ASME pressure vessels. At GMB, we have an ISO 9001 certification as well as an ASME U-Stamp certification. The U-Stamp certification allows us to design and manufacture pressure vessels per the ASME Welding Pressure Vessel Code, Section 8, Division 1. GMB's capabilities to build pressure vessels is represented by our experience. We have 50 years building chambers, vacuum chambers, and vessels, and with our U-Stamp certification, we can ensure that our customer is going to get a high quality product as well as a competitive price. The U-Stamp certification allows us to design, fabricate, test, and inspect certified pressure vessels. Pressure vessels are widely used in the industry. In many industries, we can name a few, like the electric generation energy field or industry, the transportation industry, among others. The ASME certification is required generally when a pressure vessel exceeds 15 psi G inside or outside. If it falls below that, it doesn't need a pressure vessel certification. And another exclusion is the diameter of the vessel. If the vessel is 6 inches or below, you don't have to stamp the vessel. There are other aspects, for example, if the instrument is used for piping or for accessories for a vessel, these don't have to be certified under the U-Stamp. Some temperature regulations and materials, and also the content that the pressure vessel has other limitations that might exclude it from the need of using a pressure certificate. So general rule, vacuum chambers fall under the 15 psi G requirement, so they do not need a pressure vessel certification. With that said, the code does not say that we can't add a U-Stamp to the vacuum. A lot of our customers, they actually like to have a U-Stamp on the vacuum chambers to take advantages that come with it, which is safety and reliability of the design and the manufacturing of the vessel. The ASME vessel, it's safe because the actual code emerged from the need to provide safety to our public. During the 19th century, boilers were exploding and unfortunately caused deaths to people. And as a result, the Welding Pressure Vessel Code emerged. And since 1914, it has developed standards for designing and manufacturing these vessels. So we can say that the code was a result for safety for the public. An ASME certification is important because it ensures you that you're going to have a high quality product and safe, and it's going to be reliable, and that you're minimizing the chances of any type of failure due to the design or the manufacturing of it. In the vacuum industry, pressure vessels in many cases are required, and for that there need to be stamped. This can happen where customers running a process where it has to be backfilled and the pressure it's above the 15 psi gauge range, and then for that case, then this one has to be applied. We have to stamp the vessel with the U-Stamp. When designing a pressure vessel, the engineer has to follow the ASME code guidelines and rules. The code and guidelines describe in detail formulas and stress limits and materials that can be used, and that basically dictate the thickness or the pressure rating of the vessel. This process is typically used through softwares or just following the code, doing hand calculations. The whole engineering part of it is also overseen by an authorized inspector from the ASME, and to ensure that all the design guidelines are being followed. For an ASME vessel, the manufacturing process has to follow what the company has a ASME quality code or manual. The quality manual has been made from the ASME code, Section 8, Division 1 book, and it dictates and gives good details about how the process in each stage of development of the pressure vessel is going through. So it starts from the point where we received the order to the point where we started making these other drawings and calculations, to the point to we purchase materials. So it has a lot of material controls, welding controls, inspection and testing controls, as well as documentation controls. Each step of the process is overseen by a ASME approved authorized inspector, together with the company's quality control manager. For welding an ASME pressure vessel, the company has to follow the ASME code Section 9. For the Section 9 code ensures that the welder is certified and is using the correct materials to weld on the vessel. PQRs, WPSs, and WPQs are created for every weld, and all these documents are reviewed and approved by the authorized inspector provided from the ASME. And all the materials used involved for welding, including the parts for every part of the vessel, have to be meet the requirements for the ASME. It has to be traceable back to their material certifications. This includes the welding rod. At GMB, each welder is issued a unique number that identifies him as we weld our pressure vessels, and this number is connected to what we call the weld map. So that ensures that our welder who performed the weld, it's certified, and it has all the requirements needed to perform that weld. Here at GMB, we like to take challenges. Something that I noticed and I really enjoy. One of the pressure vessels that we built a few years ago really was a task. It was a challenge, and it really challenged our creativities, our engineering, and our manufacturing skills. And it consisted of two vessels, basically a pressure vessel inside another pressure vessel. That was a unique project, and it really forced us to really work on how to manufacture it, for it had a lot of odd shapes and tight tolerances. That was a very good part that really kept in my mind and really helped me grow as an engineer, and really had a good time with it. If someone needs a chamber or pressure vessel, please contact us at our website, www.gmbvac.com, and which you can see all the information on the screen.